10, and in the center of the ring to give us the introductions, famed ring announcer Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you boxing fans, and welcome to the home of championship boxing, the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. Once again, we have a big night of action coming your way, and it's all brought to you by Forum Boxing Incorporated, along with Budweiser, the undisputed king of beers. Now presenting the officials as appointed by the California State Athletic Commission, our physicians at ringside, Dr. Robert Carnes and Dr. Perlman Hicks. Timekeepers at the bell, also keeping count of the knockdowns, we have Aaron Koslow and John Lichty. And introducing the referee in charge of this bout, he will be giving instructions after the introductions, Larry Rosadia. All right, fans, here we go. We are starting off our evening with a featured bout. It is scheduled 10 rounds of boxing as we present the Budweiser welterweight tournament bout. Introducing to you first on my left, he is fighting out of the red corner, and he's wearing white trunks. Originally from San Juan, Puerto Rico, now fighting out of New York City. He weighed in at 146 pounds. His fine record is unblemished with 15 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 9 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing Wilfredo Rivera. And his opponent across the ring on my right is fighting out of the blue corner in this 10-round welterweight tournament bout. He enters the ring wearing white trunks with red and blue trim. Coming all the way from Buenos Aires, Argentina, he weighed in at a ready 145 pounds. His record is a fine one as well, with 15 wins, no losses, with 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing the undefeated Ariel Chavez. Once again, here's your referee in charge, Larry Rosadia.
Ya hablamos anteriormente, quiero limpia pelea. Cuando quiero que se separen, voy a decir break. Eso quiere decir que paren de tirar y sepárense sin tirar golpe. Dele la mano y buena suerte.
All right, the referee is Larry Rosadia. The tail of the tape, Rivera's 5'10", Chavez an inch shorter, 146 pounds for Rivera, a pound heavier than Chavez. He's a year older, and he has 1 inch in the reach department. Scheduled for 10. Winner of this bout's going to get $4,500. As they move along, eventually the champion in this welterweight tournament will receive $65,000 in a brand new automobile.
Wow.
The southpaw is Chavez. He's from Buenos Aires. He's in the white trunks trimmed with blue down the side and red at the belt line. The other youngsters from Santurce, San Juan, Puerto Rico, but fighting out of New York City now. And he, along with Rivera, both undefeated, Chavez and Rivera. Chavez has got a record of 15-0 with 1 draw, and that draw was with Lavander Johnson, who's become the WBC's number 3 contender in the welterweight division. He hasn't seen many southpaws, I don't think, Ruben. He's going to have to get that lead foot of his outside. That lead foot of the, that's better.
Well, first of all, Tommy, the first thing that's wrong, look at his stance. They're awfully wide.
Yep.
He's got a real wide stance there, and anything can push him over. Anything being left hand, right to the button.
Yep. He's got a pretty good left jab. He's been flicking it out with regularity and with some success.
That's another thing, Tom. When you fight a southpaw, you have to get off first. You throw that jab out there, and if you get it off first, you're in the driver's seat.
I'm intrigued by the right foot of Chavez and the left foot of Rivera. They're stepping all over one another. It's going to be interesting. Somebody's going to step on it, catch the other guy leaning away, and it's going to be good night. Scheduled for 10. All in white. Rivera. Oh, nice combination. First a jab and then a right to follow, thrown by Rivera.
a tough fight for both fighters, Tom. Young kids. I know Rivera hasn't fought many left-handers. Ariel Chavez hasn't fought many left-handers, so it's going to be a tough fight.
Coming to the end of round number 1. Been a pretty good one so far for Rivera. Back to see about round 2 after we see first. The bell brings him out for round 4. In the meantime, we'll show you some of the action in the corner of round 3 as Rivera and Chavez put on a pretty good exchange of blows. Rivera, I think, getting the best of it. Here they go for round 4. Rivera is all in white. Chavez in the white trunks with the blue and red trim. He's from Buenos Aires. And Rivera is from Puerto Rico, now fighting out of New York City. Both making their debut fight-wise here at the Great Western Forum. And they're in the big $120,000 welterweight tournament. Winner gets upwards of $60,000, about $65,000 in a brand new car. Winner of this bout tonight, as winner, will get $4,500 out of this quarterfinal go. And we'll move into a semifinal contest.
Tommy, I'd like to say hello to a couple of friends of mine. They're 13 and 14-year-olds, Tony and Manny Hernandez. The little fighters coming up the ladder really strong. Little amateur fighters. Keep your hands up at all times, guys.
And protect yourself at all times.
They're from Azusa, the great city of.
Rivera did some of his best work in round 3 when he had Chavez in the corner. Larry Rosadia is the referee. Vince Delgado, Dick Young, Guanadera, the officials at ringside that'll be judging this fight. Should it go the distance, 10 rounds scheduled for. We're in the first one.
It's going to turn out to be a heck of a little fight here, Tom.
Yes, I think Chavez is awakening a bit, so to speak. Rivera banging away. A couple of those shots were just about somewhere near Buenos Aires. I mean, we're south of where we are.
They were definitely on the thigh. Now, where that is on the map, it's, we don't know. Now, that you would do to a fighter that's going to run the rest of the night. Hit him on the thigh. That'll keep it from getting on
Slow him
the
down a little bit. Step on his bunions and hit him in the thigh.
That's right, the bunions. There you go.
I knew you'd remember.
I called them something else, but we won't get into that.
You're talking about corn.
There you go.
They were bunions, but I know I saw you.
Tommy.
Chavez is the southpaw. That's Rivera you're looking at. Round 4 coming to a close. Neither man has been down. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. Prime Network sending Budweiser's Night of Championship Boxing your way. At the end of 6 rounds, this man declared the winner. He being Wilfredo Rivera out of New York, originally out of Puerto Rico. The problem, of course, the fact that Ariel Chavez from Buenos Aires decided he did not want to come back out anymore, at least not for round number 7. There's Chavez in his corner. The young 22-year-old welterweight had had enough of it. He'd taken a pretty good pummeling and took some pretty good shots to the body. You can see the mouse under his dive. Aside from that, he's not marked visibly, but the hand of his in a protective mode down around his belt on the right side.
Well, that's what Larry Rosadia was saying. He's mentioned to me right now that there was some body shots that he just couldn't continue.
All right, the winner, Wilfredo Rivera. He moves on to a semifinal bout in the welterweight tournament scheme of things, and we'll be back with more. Fight Night at the Forum continues after this.